I am Ronald Nayda. I graduated in May 2024. I am a graduate student in the history department. A summary of my IEL journey would be really kind of finding myself and connecting with myself. Very important to be present when you're there, and being present was kind of the most trouble I had with. But then once I was able to kind of lock in and stay focused, I was always present and trying to be helpful to everyone. The journey pushed me a little bit. I wouldn't say too much physically, but more mentally. My inspiration to participate in the program was to see how Indigenous communities live and how they work together to complete the most necessities that they need, such as houses and roofs and roads, to see how they kind of come together to help everyone out compared to our society where it's more money driven and you pay someone to do all the work. My main takeaway from the program was being present. No matter what I do kind of now, I always reflect back at the program to see if I'm like being present or if I'm being uncertain about things. Then I always kind of challenge it back and kind of take a deep breath and think about what I learned in the program and everything that came with it. The most challenging part of the program was being away from my family, being almost in constant contact. When I have my cell phone, they took our cell phones, so there was no constant contact. I wasn't unsure if they were doing okay, and they weren't sure if I was doing okay. It was more of a feeling of homesickness, kind of miss your own bed at night. But after that, it kind of quickly went away. The most memorable part of the experience was staying on the mountain. We hiked up the mountain for about 5 hours, and then we camped overnight. And right before we went to bed for the night, kind of looked out over the horizon, and you saw the city and the lights and kind of just reflected with the stars. My experience has shaped myself for leadership through, I'm now more open to talk to people, engage with people, kind of be the first person to start the conversation instead of waiting for somebody else to start the conversation. The project that we worked on that was probably the most impactful was working on a gentleman's house. And we were no carpenters or anything, so we weren't really like hammering or sawing, but we put diesel on the all-natural wood to keep a moth out that would eat at the wood over time. And the guy said that it would take him and his wife about a week to complete what we did in just a few hours, so that felt really good to help him kind of complete his forever home with him and his wife. The ways that ILE prepares students to be leaders is when you get there, even though you're part of a community and like a group, you kind of have to rely on yourself to do everything. You know, there's no one around kind of doing the work for you, or, you know, an instructor telling you do this or do that. You have to kind of wing it and then go from there and always work hard. You just kind of wake up in the morning and you get your chore and you kind of just do it with a happy face, really. My advice to someone who would like to participate is be present, you know, enjoy the time that you don't have with your cell phone. You know, a lot of the times we don't get that in modern society, so kind of being disconnected is a big part of it. Also be physically ready to hike and do chores all day. That was probably the biggest takeaway from, you know, preparing yourself.